How is that even possible? How can thousands of people die while playing a video game?
This virus or patch or whatever the hell it is, it's linked to the systems that allow the players to feel whatever is happening to them in the game. You pick up a sword, you can feel the cold steel and the weight of the blade, but if you get hit by the blade, we didn't allow for pain or literal injury. This patch allows that line to be crossed.
Oh my god, this is my fault. I'm indirectly responsible for creating something that's about to wipe out an entire city. I have become death, the destroyer of worlds.
It's I am become death.
You would know that.
8th graders know that. Also, let's not exaggerate your part in all this, Jeffrey.
I helped create the game! You are not taking this from me.
You helped create a pen and paper RPG that you then sold to Nostalgia Toys, and then Max bought Nostalgia Toys, and now I own Nostalgia Toys, so...
We never sold it.
What? Yeah, you did. Max said you did.
No, we didn't. I presented it to Joel back when we both worked at Nostalgia, but he didn't buy it. And then all hell broke loose when my powers kicked in and we had to leave. Maybe I left my notes in the boardroom, but we never sold it to anyone.
Max, did you just steal their pitch material and say that we owned it?
I vaguely recollect something like that happening, yes.
Why did you tell me we owned something we didn't?
I'm surprised you assumed I would know anything about copyright law, quite frankly.
Oh my god, who gives a shit about any of this? People are trapped inside of a killer video game.
I give a shit, Min. We are settling this right now, and I am not moving on until we do.
Okay, well, Elliot was an employee at the time, so anything he created would technically belong to Nostalgia, right?
Elliot was, and I wasn't, and the game is half mine, so...
Well, technically, you gave up your rights to me the night before at the bar, so that's kind of null and void.
Oh, what? That doesn't count. We were having a fight. I wasn't in my right state of mind.
You're the one who wanted to get in the weeds with this, Jeff.
Also, and I really can't emphasize this enough, your idea was for a generic pen and paper game. I'm still the one who created a first-of-its-kind virtual open-world system that was going to change the video game industry forever. I mean, you know, me and a team of designers and developers or whatever, but I did that.
Actually, I took a look under the hood of your system at MC3 and couldn't help but notice a lot of similarities to a program that Simon built months ago. A program that I know for a fact was at Swift Industries before you took over because I was literally inside of it.
Wait, is that true?
I mean, we really only used it as a template.
I don't believe this. You can't even keep track of all the ideas you've stolen. You're worse than the Walt Disney Corporation.
Look, I'm not a mentat, okay? I don't have every tab of information inside my head open at all times. We had a deadline we had to hit, and you have no idea how long it would take to develop something like this from scratch. And you know what? Mindy's right. Why are we even talking about this? We've got a mass casualty event about to go down.
Don't agree with me. It creeps me out.
Who would even make a patch for a video game that can kill you anyway?
Clearly, it's the Devil's Advocates. They've had the game prototype for months, so they've had the means and the opportunity.
But what about motive? They're usually not this... murdery?
Maybe not on their own, but if they were working for the Ire again, that's a whole other story.
Great, just what we need. Another dorky-ass supervillain we gotta deal with.
Who's the other one?
There has to be a way for us to stop this. I don't care how bad it looks, there's always something we can do.
Does all that optimism come from being stupid or just deaf? This can't be fixed. What are you not getting?
Ugh.
Hey!
The only one not getting it here is you.
All right, be honest. How long have you wanted to pin me up against a wall?
Listen, you little creep. Either you start thinking of a way to stop this, or I start breaking stuff you really don't want me to break.
There's nothing to stop. It's already happening. This isn't one of your stupid comic books where you could just sprinkle fairy dust on a problem and it fixes itself. Do whatever you're gonna do to me. It won't change the fact that this is something designed to be impossible to... Huh.
What is it?
It's a thought. Might be nothing, might be something, but one thing's for sure. You are not gonna like it.
We don't have to like it. It just has to work.
Start talking, Billy.
Let go of my suit and maybe I will. Thank you. Okay, so theoretically, I could program a virus that would completely destroy the game, top to bottom, stop it from hurting anyone.
But
I can't just load it into the game. There are precautions in place, firewalls.
Then how did the Devil's Advocates do it?
They would have had to slip it in before we launched, but now that we have, now that it's running, much more difficult.
Difficult, like how?
Difficult like you would need to trick the game into accepting the virus.
And how exactly would we do that?
Well, you'd have to play it.
Play the murder game that kills you when you lose. Neat.
And when you say you,
Well, obviously, I have to stay out here and do computer stuff.
How would having us play the game allow you to slip a virus past its security programs?
Well, if I start coding like my life depended on it,
Which it very much does.
I should be able to write the virus into the programming for your avatars, which would hide it from the game's security protocols.
So the virus would be built into our characters?
Exactly. If you're playing as a wizard, you're going to be programmed to have a pointy hat, right? Well, instead of a hat, you would all be programmed to have a super secret virus that destroys the whole game from the inside.
Okay, so we get in, drop the virus, and get out. That doesn't seem so hard.
No. You'll still have to actually play all the way through the game to load the virus.
Oh, of course we do. Why wouldn't we?
Can't we just do a speed run or something?
Speedrunning wouldn't help us. You have to get your avatar through the whole game to shut it down. No shortcuts. It's the only way to be sure the virus gets properly laced through all the coding, soup to nuts.
But I thought it was open world. That's gonna take forever.
Oh, right, yeah, that was what's that word again? It's like a non-truth.
so if it's not open world, how long is the game? Like, actually?
3 levels?
3 levels? Galaga has like 250!
Why do you want the death game to be longer?
Remember, Gibson, the video game aspect was never the point. The point was creating an effective means of giving mass amounts of people superpowers.
See, Genius Boy gets it.
Do not call me that.
So all we have to do is beat the game. That doesn't seem so hard.
Well, we designed it to be difficult. We didn't want anyone to beat it too quickly and come out half-cooked, so you're going to have your work cut out for you. Plus, you're going to be playing the same new rules as everyone else.
Die in the game, die in real life.
Bingo.
That's too big of a risk. Why don't I just go in there myself? I can just use my technopathy to get me straight through to the end.
No, that wouldn't work. Based on Billy's track record of rampant intellectual theft, I'm going to assume the game runs on the same security software as the grid.
Assume away.
So in that case, going into the game would risk you changing into the Nexus again, Victor.
Yeah, we've got enough old enemies to deal with today as it is. No offense.
So, what? I'm just supposed to stay out here with these two?
I saw a vending machine in the hall. You can watch me eat snacks while I describe them to you. Billy...
Yeah, I'm not giving you any money.
Well, never mind then. Unless, Victor, you don't have any cash by any chance, do you?
Please don't make me stay with them.
Victor, we need someone to stay out here and watch our backs while we're in the game and completely vulnerable. We don't trust them, but we trust you.
Agreed. We might be on the same side at the moment, but we can't be sure that Billy won't try something nefarious while we're indisposed.
Psh, I would never. Well, okay, yeah, probably.
Plus, you can help walk us through the game. It'll be just like when you'd coach us during training.
Only we can die.
Only we can die.
For the record, I hate this plan.
I don't love it either, but it's the only one we've got.
Great. Let's get you guys plugged in.
Jeff, why are you smiling like that? You're freaking me out.
Come on, man, you're not even a little excited. We're about to play the game! Like, for real!
Yeah, a little too real.
Dueling Genre Productions presents Geek by Night, Episode 43, Playing the Game. Written by Scott Carelli, Nick Jimenez, and Cass Fredrickson.
This is a whole new level of crazy, even for you guys. You're talking about killing thousands of people, and for what?
To stop McKinney City from becoming a living hell ruled by a mad god.
Dude, come on. It wasn't that bad. They still had coffee shops.
Medina and his minions did a pretty decent job of protecting his precious game from our hackers. But with the Kruger patch, We'll make sure nobody survives long enough to become another super freak like your underdog pals.
Since when were the devil's advocates okay with mass murder? That's kind of a big step up from harassing women on the internet.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
I guess.
Stop bantering with them. We don't have time for this.
Come on, man! If we're not having fun with any of this, what's the point?
The point? The point is stopping a future from happening that I barely survived. How many users are logged into the game?
I'm afraid if I say over 9,000, you're gonna think I'm kidding and throw something at me.
Has anyone made it past the first level?
Nope. 0 fatalities as well.
Increase the difficulty.
We have to let the game escalate the way Medina programmed it. If we raise suspicions and they find the Kruger patch, everything we planned goes to shit.
What makes you think they haven't already found it?
All right, everybody in? Let's get this party started in 3, 2, 1.
Wait, you haven't even told us what we're doing or where we're going or how the game even starts. Ah, Fantasy Tavern. Classic.
Whoa, this is way more real than I was expecting.
Look, halflings.
Piss off, robot.
Robot? Oh, shit, I'm that robot thing again. Just like when we first played back at the bar the night we all got superpowers.
Shinestar, XJ9.
Sure.
If you tap the air in front of you, you can see your character cards. I'm Bashlout the Viking Magician Prince again. It would appear that we're all our characters from that fateful night.
I don't even need to look. I know exactly who I am, for I'm Kaneda, the space samurai from the year 2929. I am on a quest to avenge the death of my...
Oh, hell yeah! Summer Roberts is back, bitches.
You realize the OC is like the TV equivalent of classic rock at this point, right?
Like how Sum 41 is classic rock?
Ooh, below the belt, man.
If you lot are gonna be taking up my best table, you must be ordering something right quick.
Do you guys have like a spinach artichoke dip or something?
A round of ales, please, ma'am. And you can call me Vincent. Just a simple farm boy from a small
Who's
village.
basically Wesley from Princess Bride.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't remember asking you. Round of ales, coming up.
Wait, am I Kitty Pryde from the X-Men?
Oh yeah, I rolled that character for you in case you ever played with us. I guess Billy borrowed more from the original game than he remembers.
Well, she is my fave.
If we're done taking group attendance, I'd like to get the show on the road.
Victor, you there too?
I'm here, guys. We're watching your playthrough on the monitor.
Now go talk to someone. They'll send you off on your first quest.
Right, okay. Who should we talk to? There's like 50 people in here.
What do you want, a big green arrow? Just pick someone and talk to them.
Here's your round of ales. That'll be 8 coppers.
8 coppers? That's highway robbery.
How would you even know that? You have no basis for comparison.
Excuse me, Miss, Bar Wench. Would you happen to know of any quest-type things that are going on that we could help out with?
Oh, adventurers, are ye? You lot must be in town to kill all them monsters what have been terrorizing the village.
Yep, that's us. Just a merry band of heroes looking to right wrongs and make some coin.
Where do these monsters usually gather?
Well, they first started coming out the old abandoned dungeon at the base of the Weeping Mountain. Hasn't been used since the Great Wars ended, almost 100 years ago.
Great, that's where we'll start.
Huzzah! Our quest begins! But first, we down our ales. Belgian-y.
Can't this thing go any faster?
I don't want to break it. This is the nicest car I've ever driven. I'm scared.
We already stole it. Who cares if we chip the paint?
I don't believe this. We've kidnapped the richest man in town, now we've stolen his car. I'm going back to jail. Why do I always have to end up in jail with you three?
David's richer than you?
I said richest man, not person. Steady on, Cosmo.
Sorry, sharp turn.
You know there's a body back here, right?
Don't say body. We've got a living, unconscious man back here who is definitely not dead and is waking up at some point.
I
not trying to be a backseat driver or anything, but we're actually going somewhere, right?
What? No, nobody told me anything. I'm just driving around until the heat dies down, like in GTA.
You've got to be kidding me.
I do not get mad at him, sunshine. You're the bloody rocket that got us into this mess in the first place.
Sorry, I had to improvise because your brilliant plan of asking nicely didn't work.
Do not blame this on me. Every bad thing that happens to us whenever we have to do a thing is consistently your fault.
Please, like I'm not your favorite.
No, I don't have a favorite. My favorite what? Favorite pain in the arse, more like.
What? What happened? Is this my car?
Uh-oh. He's waking up. Zap him again, Madison.
Don't you dare! You're gonna give him a cardiac arrest, you numpty! David, you alright? You took a wee spell.
And by spill, do you mean that I had my energy drained by the young lady to my right?
But I cannot overstate how much that was not my idea. Madison, apologize to David this instant.
I refuse to apologize for getting results.
Where are you people taking me?
We're actually still figuring that part out.
This is absurd. Lorelei, what is the meaning of this?
David, I know this looks bad. I mean, it is bad. It looks bad and it is bad. But you wouldn't listen to me, and there are literally thousands of lives at stake. If we don't stop the game from going online tonight, Willie will give everyone in the city superpowers and create mass chaos. We literally just saw it when we all travelled into the future. Probably shouldn't have said that last bit.
Pull this car over right now, and I won't press charges.
Holy shit. Really? Guys, that's actually not a bad deal.
Where would William hide a massive cloning facility? You know he was stealing your technology, and you know it's for something big. Let's just focus on that.
Fine. I suppose if that's what Billy was planning, he would need a great deal of power and a great deal of space. This being a major city with a finite amount of real estate, his options would be limited.
Hey, what about those warehouses that Billy sent us to when we all got arrested? You know, with the crates and stuff. That had a lot of space.
Wow, your first good idea. How's it feel?
That's not my first good idea. I've had at least, 4.
Step on it, Cosmo. We have our heading.
You got it, boss.
This is so humiliating. You know, Lorelei's probably going to have to come save us, and then she'll take a super long time untying me just so she can gloat about it, and it'll be just like when we were kids.
This would happen when you were kids?
Can I tell you something? And you have to promise not to tell anyone. I mean it this time, stricken from the record. Especially Madison.
Which one's Madison again?
Okay, so for 2 summers when I was a kid and Lorelei was a teenager, we sort of ended up low-key solving some mysteries back in our hometown.
Holy shit.
Totally accidental, just like local stuff we would get mixed up in.
Oh my god.
And I would always end up getting stuck somewhere.
I can't tell anyone?
Never, ever, ever.
What kind of mysteries are we talking about here? Like missing jewelry boxes and stuff?
I don't know. I mean, we lived in a big old manor with a bunch of weird stuff in the attic. One time there were pirates.
You guys fought pirates?
Not the point. The point is, here I am, back in danger, waiting for Lorelei to rescue me.
I mean, didn't you just rescue her? Twice?
I guess. You helped a lot that second time.
Hell yeah, I did. It's kind of comforting, though, right? Having a big sister that'll always come help you out.
Occasionally. Mostly it's annoying.
Well, I've found myself in more than a few sticky situations where I could have used someone I could count on, but I never had any brothers or sisters. My mom died when I was pretty young, so the Underdogs have been the first time in a long time I've had anyone to look after me.
And what about your dad?
He was never in the picture. Mom raised me on her own. She was the best. Worked hard to give me a good life and taught me everything I know. I was really, really lucky to have her. But, you know, cancer doesn't really care how great someone is, so...
Oh, I'm sorry, Joel.
It is what it is. I just miss her a lot. Hope she's proud of me.
I know she is.
Thanks.
Enough already. I can't focus with you two emotionally bonding over there. If I don't keep programming obstacles into this game, the boss will literally kill me.
Anyway, I just really hope everybody else is doing better than we are.
You know, I was picturing a lot of things when we walked into this cave, but I don't think I was expecting a swinging pendulum over a lake of molten lava.
Yeah, it's almost like we programmed it to be difficult or something.
Shut up, Billy!
My kinetic energy spell is simple, but it should keep the pendulum swinging with enough force that you can safely jump to the other side of the chasm.
Why can't Gwen carry me with her rocket boots?
I can only use them once a turn. I already said sorry.
You're just gonna have to jump, Jeff.
All right, fine. Here goes nothing.
Gib, you didn't die! Way to go!
My body didn't even try to land on its feet, huh?
All right then, who wants to go next?
Can't Gretchen just phase us through a wall? That's like the one thing Kitty Pryde can do, right?
Mindy, we are in a cave. Who knows how much rock we'd have to go through? We could suffocate.
Hey guys, heads up. Looks like you've got another player coming your way.
Wait, like a real person?
Hell yeah! Somebody figured it out! Oh, sick! You have a magic user! I knew I should have gone with magic.
Hey guy, we're, kind of a private group.
Oh, come on! I can help you guys out. My name's Sean. I'm a barbarian. I can be your tank.
Position filled.
Oh, hey, you're Heart of Dixie! Love that show.
Why don't you go ahead and jump over the lava next, Sean the Barbarian?
No sweat. Check this out. Super jump, baby! Ha! I made it. Whoa, what the hell?
Why is the cave shaking?
Talk to us, Billy. What's happening?
A new guy wouldn't happen to have stolen anything from the cave, right?
Sean, did you acquire any special items while exploring the cave?
Just some diamonds, a dagger I found in a treasure chest, this old thing made out of bone. I think it's a whistle.
It was written on the cave door not to take anything, because nobody read the text.
Mindy, Gretchen, Elliot, I'll try to keep the spell going.
How do you jump first? Plan later.
Okay, Simon, we're across.
Simon?
I can't. Hold on.
He's not gonna make it.
Extend alarm, activate.
The pendulum thing just fell in the lava. Is that supposed to happen?
Simon, grab my hand.
I need a second. You knocked the wind out of me.
You think that's air you're breathing?
You're having way too much fun for a guy who just watched their friend almost die.
It's called a coping mechanism, Gwen. I use it to avoid the crippling dread.
Is it working?
At the moment, yes.
Man, you guys take this game pretty seriously, huh?
Oh look, a big hole in the ground. Great level design, Billy. Real top-notch stuff.
Yeah, it's a secret tunnel, Dick. Slide down. It'll take you right down to level 2.
Whoa, you guys have a beta tester helping you out? No wonder you got through that puzzle so fast. Race you to level 2!
Sean, wait. Sean, you okay?
I'm fine. You guys need to lighten up. It's just a big open room.
Hey, Billy? What is level 2 exactly?
Survival mode.
Hey, I think something's coming.
Sean, get out of there! You're not ready for what's coming!
What, you mean these goblin guys? Are you serious?
It's worse than it looks. Trust us, please.
This is nothing. I'm ready for anything.
eliminated.
Did he really just...
According to the vitals on our screen, yeah. Sean just died.
Oh my god.
All right, so now you all know what you're up against. No time to waste.
Can you give us a goddamn second?
A person just died, you psycho!
I'm sorry, what part of you die in the game, you die in real life was unclear. You wanted to be real heroes, this is what it looks like.
He came here to play a game, you sold him, and now he's dead. You don't have anything to say about that?
All right, fine. Shout out to Sean, rest in peace. Boy, talk about luck.
Billy!
Guys, I really hate saying this, but Billy has a point. You have to keep moving and beat this thing. Remember, waves of enemies means your focus should be defense, not offense. Protect yourselves above all else, and there will be plenty of opportunities to strike back. Just don't press your luck.
Are we even remotely ready for this?
Does it matter at this point?
If we want to shut the game down, we have to keep going.
Let's just take out these goblins and avenge Sean's stupid and pointless death. Taste my steel, goblin scourge!
Well, this place hasn't changed at all. Just a whole lot of crates.
And yet so much has changed since we first got pinched here.
Ew, don't say pinched.
What? It means getting arrested.
Maybe back when you were in the Outsiders.
I wish I was in the Outsiders.
Look, you see, Lorelei? Nothing out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill shipping warehouse.
Looks can be deceiving, David. You see, this warehouse is located at 89th and Cottonwood, which might not seem like anything worth noting.
You're right, it doesn't.
But I know the layout of the grid beneath the city like I know the layout of my childhood home, and we're standing just above a grid control room. Bet your bottom dollar Williams Clone facility is right beneath us, siphoning energy directly from the grid. We just have to find the entrance.
Did we just open a bunch of crates again? I found the last one.
Yeah, and it got us arrested. Oh, I'm sorry. Pinched.
Look around, lambs. We don't have much time.
This one crate won't even move. It's like it's been bolted in place or something.
Well done, Cosmo. Madison, flip that switch right behind you.
I want $1,800.
What?
When we get out of this, after we take Billy down, I want your company to deposit $1,800 into a checking account for me every week until I die.
For flipping a switch?
It would just be for flipping the switch, yes.
Fine, I'll flip it.
Janet, if you get between me and the switch, I will zap you and keep zapping until you pass away.
I believe her. I'm not gonna go over there.
Maddie, why are you doing this now?
I have to start planning for my future, and this is the only leverage I have.
All right, fine.
Wow, you let me win that way too easily. I'm definitely your favorite.
Oh, will you just flip it already?
Boom, that's a hidden ladder, people.
Oh, that's it? I didn't even get to do anything.
You can go down first.
Fine.
My word, we have to go down there?
Hold on. Wait and see if Janet dies first.
I heard that. Anyway, you guys might want to come take a look at this.
Holy Toledo, that's a lot of Bacta tanks.
There's hundreds, maybe thousands of clones down here. This is unspeakable. Such reckless creation. William hasn't stolen my technology, he's used it to build an army.
Of course. Why settle on one team of watchdogs in McKinney City when he can franchise them out to every major city in America? Watchdogs Unlimited.
God, I'm probably surrounded by hundreds of evil Mindys right now. I think I've had nightmares less scary than this.
These guys don't look like the Underdogs. None of them do. They're all just one guy.
What? My God. It's Victor. They're all Victor.
This is such bullshit! They're
We're halfway through level 2, and none of them have even died yet! I mean, that one guy died, but he wasn't even the guy we were trying to kill!
I thought I said to increase the difficulty.
We did raise it, sir.
And yet, they persevere.
How is that possible?
Yeah, real twist that the owners of a comic book shop are good at video games. You can make them alphabetize stuff next.
A game they've never even played before? No. No one is that good without a strategy guide.
Strategy guide? They're getting help from the outside. Find out where it's coming from and cut it off.
Yes, sir.
Gretchen, behind you!
Thanks. Those werewolves are the worst.
Oh no, the pixies are definitely the worst.
Wave 9. Swarm of pixies.
You just had to say something.
Bring it on. I ain't scared of no stinking pixies.
Gibson, your melee attacks would be useless against them.
All right then. Magic missile their ass.
My magic's been depleted. I have to wait until my spell meter's full again.
They're getting closer.
Crap. Isn't there something to hide behind? Like a stalagmite or stalactite? Whichever one would help us right now?
Stalagmite.
I don't believe it. I'm gonna die because I'm way less awesome in a video game than I am in real life.
Here they come.
Brace yourselves.
Everybody get behind me.
Gwen, what are you?
Diamond Gatlin cannon!
Holy shit!
Wow, okay. Machine gun that shoots out diamonds might have been helpful a little earlier.
I can only use it once a day. Because after, I have to take a short rest.
Gwen!
Final wave.
That wasn't the final wave?
The final wave isn't an enemy, it's a literal wave.
That's so stupid!
The whole arena's about to be flooded. Run to the exit door behind you.
What about Gwen? She's all the way over there.
Just leave her.
We are not leaving her.
You guys run for it. I'll get Gwen.
What? How?
Never mind that. Just go.
Gretchen, wait!
Why is she running towards the giant wave?
Gotcha, Gwen. Oh, shit.
Gretchen!
Wave incoming. Get that door shut now.
Oh, close it.
Is everyone all right? Victor, can you read Gwen and Gretchen's vitals? Are they still alive?
Billy? Victor? Can you hear us?
It appears we've lost our connection with them.
Guess we're on our own now. Maybe we should push forward?
What about Gretchen and Gwen? We can't just leave them.
What else can we do, Elliot?
I don't know.
Hey, you trust Gretchen, right?
Of course.
So do I. We'll see them again. Now come on. Looks like there's something up ahead.
What is that? The sun?
Maybe level 3 is taking us back outside?
That's not the sun. It's gold. Enormous piles of gold and treasure.
Please tell me level 3 is like a supermarket sweep kind of thing.
Somehow I doubt it. You can't be killed playing supermarket sweep.
Depends on your level of dedication, Simon.
Okay, I've seen Jurassic Park enough times to know that that's not a good sound.
If it's another Godzilla, I am not singing this time. Just want to make that clear.
Here it comes.
Oh my god, it's Tiamat!
What the hell's a Tiamat?
Well, by the look of it, Tiamat is a dragon with 5 different colored heads.
She's the mother of evil dragons, part of the default D&D pantheon, and each of those 5 heads has a different power. Looks like level 3 is a boss battle.
Fan-friggin-tastic.
All right, underdogs. Let's go slay a dragon.
Hello? Hello? What's happening? Why don't we have a signal?
Max, did you trip over the router again?
I'm sitting right next to you.
Then whoever made that patch must have figured out we were helping and cut off our comms.
Can you bring them back?
I mean, not quickly.
Then put me in.
What? You can't.
They need my help, and we do not have a lot of time.
They're on the final boss. You'd have to run through the whole game.
Didn't Gwen say something about a speed run?
Yeah, I mean, we built it in. The Twitch streamers would have doxed us if we didn't, but only a couple of character types can even do
Medina, I don't care. I'll make it work. Just get me in there.
Okay. So, there's the cave entrance on the base of the mountain, right? The start of level 1. Instead of using it, you're going to want to climb over it and look for another entrance above. It's a mine shaft that'll lead you directly to the final boss.
Gotcha.
Without the virus loaded into your character, the security system shouldn't give you any trouble, but don't use any technopathy, all right? Keep it simple, no powers. Just play the game. Ready?
Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone.
I don't do stupid. All right, now that Dad's not watching, we are free to continue on to the next step.
The Watchdogs? I thought you destroyed them.
No, not the Watchdogs. They were just a beta test. We're moving on. Time to activate the Alpha Dogs.
My God.
What did you find?
Well, these are not clones of Victor Conrad. I mean, visually, yes, but they're not just using his DNA. These things are some kind of amalgamation.
An amalgamation of what exactly?
Every superpowered individual whose DNA William was able to collect.
He's done it. His own personal super army.
No, there has to be a way to shut this whole operation down. I just have to...
Guys?
You just turn them all on, genius.
I did no such thing.
The incubators have a loading bar on their screens now. They're at 5%.
They've been activated. Billy must have done it remotely.
You mean those things are gonna wake up?
I'm afraid so, and there's nothing we can do now that the process has begun.
Someone go for the blue head again!
I'm a little busy with the green one.
Ah! How are they lasting this long against a 5-headed dragon god?
Raise the difficulty.
Sir, it's the final boss. She's been maxed out since she first appeared.
Spawn more enemies. Overwhelm them.
Hey, why don't you drop in some of those Pac-Man ghosts while you're at it? That should really show them.
Shut up. You don't know what's at stake.
Boy, you'd really think surviving in a dystopia would help you with not hitting like a 5-year-old?
Leave him alone.
You growing soft on me, Charlie?
You can't help me get out of here if you've got head trauma.
I agree to disagree.
Tiamat was programmed to be unbeatable. The Underdogs are not. Sooner or later, they'll run out of energy and die. One by one.
That's where you're wrong, pal. The Underdogs are gonna take that thing down, and then they're gonna take you down, and then they're gonna save McKinney City. Again. I've never been more sure of anything.
If they win, the world we just escaped from becomes a reality.
If I remember correctly, the only reason any of that happened was because the Underdogs were replaced by brainwashed clones.
If the Underdogs had been there, the result would have been the same. Power corrupts. It is an inevitability born out of the belief that the powerful think they know what's best for everyone.
Remind you of anybody?
My power isn't literal. That's why I'm the only one who can save the city from its future. And the Underdogs are the last thing standing in my way.
Everybody, get behind this big rock.
We need a new strategy. That thing's not getting tired.
What about a few minutes ago when you and Jeff each hit one of Tiamat's heads at the same time? She took way more damage.
And then she instantly healed herself. What's your point?
What if we all hit one of Tiamat's heads simultaneously?
Hey, that could actually work.
I don't know if either of you have done a head count recently, but we're outnumbered. 5-4.
5-3. My spell meter's run out again. I don't have anything left to fight with.
Well, we have to try something.
And I'd prefer if that something wasn't suicide.
Mindy's right. Your plan could work if we had 2 more people ready to fight with us. But as it stands, I don't see the wisdom in risking all of us for a strategy that likely wouldn't work in our current situation.
You're right. Damn it. I wish Gwen and Gretchen were here.
Ah!
Oh, neat.
Ah, is that a dragon? Why does it have so many heads?
Gretchen, Gwen, you're alive!
Hey, sorry we're late. We got lost.
How did you guys survive?
Kitty Pride, remember? I phased us through the water, but it dropped us into another cave right below. We've been wandering around trying to find you guys ever since.
So, what's the game plan?
Well, we've been scrapping with this thing for a while, and we're pretty much on empty.
Elliot thinks we should all attack it at once so no one has to die alone.
It loses more health from double attacks if we all hit it at the same time with everything we've got.
That all sounds like a great plan, but my attacks aren't powerful enough for something like that. I'm not much use beyond a distraction.
So we're still one person short, huh?
Anybody order one person short?
Victor! You're a dwarf.
I jumped in as soon as we lost contact. I needed to be a short character to fit into the speedrun entrance thing, but I got a big axe.
Yeah, you do.
Let's end this thing. I'll take the white head, Gib. You take the black one.
Oh, dibs on blue. Blue's been looking at me funny all day.
I'll hit the red one. And Elliot?
Green was always my favorite color.
What's the plan to get up to its heads? Climbing the neck seems risky.
Gretchen, perhaps you could lure its heads closer to the ground?
You want me to be bait?
If you use your phasing abilities at the right moment, it should go right through you, leaving it open for attack.
Right. Sounds like a plan.
Everyone ready?
As I'll ever be.
It's dwarfing time!
Let's do this.
Hey, Dragon Lady, come and get me!
Whew. On 3.
1.
2.
It wasn't enough. Quick, hit her again!
I got this. Multi-missile strike. Lock and launch.
Tiamat has fallen.
We did it. We actually did it.
Gibson, don't take this the wrong way, but I never want to play the game again.
You know what? Seconded.
The tanks just hit 100%, people.
Here they come.
Well, at least they're hot.
Powered individuals detected. Advance.
Don't let them surround us.
They're blocking the stairs.
Let me grab one of them and I'll blast our way out of here.
No, Maddie, don't. For all we know, your powers might not even work on them and you'll just exacerbate the problem.
That's easy for you to say. They're not coming after you.
It's like they're hunting them, but why?
What are they doing?
They stopped moving.
Yes. We can hear you, Director. Yes, Director. Understood.
They're sapping away just like Mindy. They really do have all our powers.
Were they talking to Billy just then? Why did they all leave?
I guess Billy had bigger fish he wanted them to fry.
Aye, mate. That's what I'm afraid of.
We're awake. We did it. We're alive.
Ah, I thought 3D movies gave me a headache. Jeez. Ugh.
Billy and Max are gone.
That cannot be good.
Looks like the power dampeners have been deactivated.
Mindy, can you zap us upstairs?
Can we take like a 5-minute victory nap first? Please?
Mindy.
Ugh. Fine.
Anybody see anything weird?
Nothing yet. It all looks pretty much like we left it.
We need to call the others.
I'm trying, everyone, but no one's picking up. No Charlie, no Joel, no Lorelei.
How long were we in the game?
Only a few hours.
Somebody help me. Over there, across the street. Please help. Something's wrong with me.
You're electric, lady.
But it doesn't hurt. Why doesn't it hurt?
How did this happen?
I was just in my apartment playing that new game and it shut off all of a sudden. What the hell is happening to me?
Look, just calm down, okay?
Don't tell me to calm down! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that I could do that.
Victor, make sure no one got hurt.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't even know what's happening.
Wait, come back. You're making it worse. Something just blasted through that building.
My eyes! Something's wrong with my eyes!
Close your eyes and follow my voice. We can help you.
Help? These people are beyond help. What they need is control.
Well. Billy and Max, just like old times.
Congrats on beating the game without me. I knew you could do it.
Is this what you wanted, Max? A bunch of scared people running around with powers they never asked for?
I mean, not specifically.
Hello? Hello? Is this bloody thing working?
Lorelei, we can hear you.
Oh, brilliant. We finally got a signal, David! I don't have much time. You lot have got trouble coming your way.
Yeah, tell me about it. We got a whole city of people running around with brand new powers.
Unfortunately, that's not what I meant.
What the hell?
Oh my god, why do they...
They all look like me.
Just on the surface. Inside they've got all your powers combined. Billy's gonna make himself a private army.
Not an army, Lorelei, an agency. You're looking at the Bureau of Superhuman Defense, tasked with providing safety and security for the common citizen, and exactly what this city needs in these unprecedented times. Agents, surround and contain anyone with traces of powers, starting with them.
Yes, Director. Apprehension in progress.
I really didn't think it would get worse than a 5-headed dragon today.
Right there with you, buddy.
Stupid! Useless! Garbage!
Should I stop him, sir? He's wrecking like $2,000 in computer equipment.
Dude, relax. We'll get another shot to take down the Underdogs. We always do.
Don't you get it? It's already too late. They've already begun to infect the city. It's happening just like it did last time.
Let's just circle the wagons and come up with a new plan.
We tried it your way. Now we do it my way.
And remind me what your way is exactly?
The only way.
No, are you crazy? You'll kill everyone, including the normal people. Including me!
He's got a gun.
Hey, hold on. What are you doing with that?
I can't let the past hold me back any longer.
Jesus, what is wrong with you? He was an asshole, but you didn't have to kill him.
I have seen firsthand what happens when those superpowered freaks take over this city. And while I am devout in my mission to stop that from happening, the Ire would have done anything to save his own skin.
Trust me, I should know.
I thought I had self-hate issues.
Holy shit. The Ire is dead.
Long live the Ire. Advocate, are you willing to do whatever it takes?
To not get shot in the head? Absolutely.
Good enough. We need to act fast. Sterilization is our only option now.
What the hell do you mean, sterilization?
We can't let it happen again. I have to be sure.
What was the Ire so afraid of? What are you going to do?
We're going to activate every control station simultaneously, overload the system, and destroy the grid.
What?
Doing that would create a chain reaction that would cause the whole thing to explode. It would be catastrophic. You wouldn't just be destroying the grid, you'd be taking the entire city with it.
I'm counting on it.
Geek by Night is executive produced by Scott Carelli, Nick Jimenez, Cass Fredrickson, and Chelsi Kern. Associate produced by Matt Bennett and Mark Ybarra. Starring Andrew Ball as Simon Holt, Rachel Gatlin as Charlotte Swift, Nick Jimenez as William Medina, Chelsi Kern as Gretchen West, Zach Luna as Joel Vickers, Matt Maassel as Elliot Markowitz, Paul Maki as Cosmo Peters, Jay Malone as Victor Conrad, Kristin Miller as Janet Stokely, Chris O'Connor as Jeff Gibson, Ray Ruzzo as Gwen Allen, Morgan Spencer as Mindy Gibson, Scott Tofte as Max Carmichael, Natalie Van Sistine as Madison Powers, and Naomi Wong as Lorelei Swift. Also starring Mark Allen Jr. as The Ire and The Last Man, Brad Beauchamp as David Holt. Additional voice work by Sam Gassick, Caleb Abbott, Hannah Ford, Emma Rylands, Eric Schilder, Katherine Mendell, Nathaniel Burke. Casting by Chelsi Kern. Playing the game, written by Scott Carelli, Nick Jimenez, and Cass Fredrickson. Directed by Cass Fredrickson. Edited by Scott Carelli. Geek by Night theme by Zach Gibson. Original score and final mix by Scott Tofte. Credits read by Brian Brown. Geek by Night created by Scott Carelli. All characters in this work are entirely fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Copyright 2024, Dueling Genre Productions. Thanks for listening.